Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about endocrine system part 2. We have studied up to hypersecretion of cortisol from adrenal cortex. Now study about pancreas. Pancreas is both a duct gland as well as a ductless gland. Here pancreas acts as a duct gland and a ductless gland. As a duct gland, its secretion pancreatic juice is poured into the duodenum for digestion. As a duct gland, its secretion pancreatic juice is directly poured into duodenum for digestion. As a ductless gland, it has special groups of hormone secreting cells called islets of Langerhans. As a ductless gland, it has special group of hormone secreting cells called islets of Langerhans, which are scattered in the entire gland. They are scattered in the entire gland. The islet cell produce three hormones: insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin from three different kinds of cells called beta, alpha, and delta cells respectively. Here, the islets of Langerhans cells produce three hormones: insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin from three kinds of cells called beta, alpha, and delta cells. Beta cells produce insulin, alpha cells produce glucagon, and delta cells produce somatostatin. Insulin secreted by beta cells checks rise of sugar level in blood. This it does in two principal ways. What is the work of insulin? Insulin secreted by beta cells. Its work is it checks the rise of sugar level in blood. It does it in two ways. First one, it promotes glucose utilization by the body cells, thereby reducing the blood sugar level. It promotes glucose utilization by the body cells, thereby reducing the blood sugar level. It stimulates deposition of extra glucose of the blood as glycagon in liver and muscles. Next page. Under secretion of insulin means deficiency. Insufficient secretion of insulin causes diabetes. The deficiency of insulin causes diabetes. The word mellitus means honey, referring to the passage of sugar in urine. Diabetic person. A diabetic person has high concentration of sugar level in blood and excretes a great deal of urine loaded with sugar. Means in urine sugar will go out. Feels thirsty. A diabetic person feels thirsty and he loses weight and becomes weaker and weaker. Do you get it? Then oversecretion of insulin. Sugar level in the blood is lowered. Brain may enter a state of coma if the level becomes too low, even for a few minutes. Sugar level in the blood is lowered. Oversecretion of insulin means sugar level in the blood fully lowered. Brain may enter a state of coma if the level becomes too low, even for a few minutes. Even for a few minutes, if the level becomes too low, means low, he enters a state of coma. Then glucagon. Glucagon is secreted from alpha cells. It stimulates the breakdown of glycagon in the liver to glucose, thus it raises sugar level in the blood. Do you get it? It stimulates the breakdown of glycagon. It's break the glycagon in the liver to glucose. It raises sugar level in the blood. What is the work of insulin? It decreases the sugar level. Here, it increases the sugar level, glucagon. Hormones of insulin of Langerhans. Here, the table is given. Insulin from beta cells promotes glucose uptake by body cells. Stimulates deposition of extra glucose in liver and muscles. Deficiency, diabetes, excess, brain coma. Glucagon stimulates liver to convert glycagon into glucose. Somatostatin, it is not in syllabus, but here given, inhibits secretion of insulin and glucagon. Next page. Thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is a biloval shaped, means butterfly shaped structure situated in front of the neck just below the larynx. Thyroid is what shaped? It is butterfly shaped. It is front of the neck and just below the larynx. The two lobes are joined by a narrow isthmus interconnection. The lobes of two thyroid gland connected by narrow isthmus. It secretes two hormones, thyroxine and calcitonin. Thyroxine regulates basal metabolism, the rate of cellular oxidation resulting in heat production at rest. An increase in the secretion, increase metabolism. Increase in secretion, increase in metabolism. Decrease in secretion, lowers metabolism. That's it. It also influences the general growth of body, ossification of bones, body temperature, mental development. Under secretion means deficiency of thyroxine. Hypothyroidism, insufficient secretion of thyroxine may lead to the three conditions: simple goiter, cretinism, and myxedema. Simple goiter is the enlargement of the thyroid and is visible as a swelling in the neck. Here a photo is given. You see the swelling in the neck. That is called simple goiter. Cretinism is a condition which affects the growth of children, showing dwarfism and mental retardation. This is due to defective development or early atrophy, degeneration of the thyroid. Cretinism is a condition which affects the growth of children. It affects the growth of children, showing dwarfism and mental retardation. We will study the dwarfism in pituitary gland. Dwarfism is a lack of growth. Myxedema is a condition that affects an adult if his thyroid does not function properly. In this condition, the person becomes sluggish with swelling of the face and hands. Myxedema is a condition that affects an adult person. If his thyroid does not function properly, the person becomes sluggish, swelling of face and hands. Oversecretion, hyperthyroidism. Excess of thyroxine secretion may also a kind of goiter called exophthalmic goiter. The symptoms are production of eyes, formation of goiter in the neck, marked increase in metabolic rate, rapid heartbeat, and shortness of breath. The symptoms are production of eyes, formation of goiter, swelling in the neck, marked increase in metabolic rate, increase of metabolism, rapid heartbeat, fast heartbeat, shortness of breath. Now we came to pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is a small projection which hangs from the base of the midbrain below hypothalamus. Pituitary gland is a small projection which hangs from the base of midbrain below hypothalamus. It is hanged. It is popularly called the master gland because it seems to control practically all other endocrine glands. Why we call the pituitary gland as the master gland means it controls all other endocrine glands. Hormones from anterior pituitary. Growth hormone GH is essential for normal growth. It is also called somatotrophin. The deficiency of GH in childhood results in dwarfism. I have said no. Dwarfism means under secretion of growth hormone. Growth hormone does deficiency of growth hormone leads to dwarfism. Means they are very short. The oversecretion in childhood results in gigantism. The long bones lengthen beyond normal and human giants up to 2.7 meters in height are produced. The oversecretion in childhood results gigantism. More height. Thyroid stimulating hormone activates thyroid to secrete thyroxine. Gonad stimulating gonadotropic hormones regulate the activities of the testes and ovaries. Hormones from posterior pituitary. The posterior lobe of the pituitary gland produces two hormones named vasopressin and oxytocin. Antidiuretic hormone ADH, also called vasopressin, constricts blood vessels with rising blood pressure. It constricts blood vessels with rising blood pressure. It also acts on the kidney, increasing reabsorption of water from the kidney tubules. Deficiency of ADH causes diabetes insipidus, in which urination is frequent and copious, resulting in loss of water from the body and the person becomes thirsty. Oxytocin stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus in a pregnant mother, leading to the birth of the baby. It also stimulates milk ejection. Oxytocin stimulates vigorous contraction of the uterus in a pregnant mother, leading to the birth of the baby. It also stimulates milk projection. Control of hormone secretion. The body has a mechanism to maintain a normal state. Whenever there is a change in this state, there are messages through the body systems to increase if there is a fall below the normal or to decrease if there is a rise above the normal. This kind of ordering for the opposite is negative feedback. Example, TH level, thyroid stimulating hormone. Next in this table, source is given and hormones and their actions. Let's see. Anterior pituitary, growth hormone. Deficiency of growth hormone in childhood leads to dwarfism, excess gigantism. In adult, acromegaly. Do you get it? Next, tropic hormones. Thyroid stimulating hormone stimulates thyroid to secrete thyroxine. It gives order to secrete thyroxine. Adrenocorticotropic hormone stimulates adrenal cortex. Gonadotropic hormones regulate the activities of gonads, testes, and ovaries. They are mainly of three types: follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and prolactin, milk secretion. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH or vasopressin, increases reabsorption of water from kidney tubules. Oxytocin, uterine contraction during childbirth, stimulates milk ejection. Negative feedback mechanism with reference to the TH level in the body. Hypothalamus, thyroid releasing hormone, stimulates the anterior pituitary to secrete TSH. Anterior pituitary thyroid stimulating hormone stimulates the thyroid gland to secrete thyroxine. And thyroid gland thyroxine, a negative feedback inhibits the release of TSH. Negative feedback inhibits the release of TRH. Hormones at the glands. The table was given all pituitary gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, thyroxine, every gland. Let's start from adrenal. Adrenal cortex. Hormones secreted. What hormones? Mineral corticosteroids. Regulate plasma, sodium, and potassium concentrations. Deficiency of hormones secreted by adrenal cortex, Addison disease, oversecretion, adrenal virilism. Glucocorticoids regulate the carbohydrate, lipid, and protein metabolism. Sex corticoids stimulate the development of external sex characters in males, causes stimulation of sympathetic nervous system. Pancreas, islets of Langerhans, beta, alpha, and delta. Insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin. Insulin, lower blood sugar level. Glucagon, increase the blood sugar level. Somatostatin inhibits the secretion of insulin and glucagon. Deficiency of insulin, diabetes mellitus. Thyroid, thyroxine and calcitonin. Calcitonin is not in syllabus, don't worry. Thyroxine promotes tissue metabolism, growth, and differentiation. Simple goiter, cretinism, children, and myxedema in adults. These are deficiency of thyroxine diseases. If oversecretion, exothermic goiter, eyeballs protrude, increased metabolism, and rapid heartbeat, and increase in blood pressure. Pituitary, anterior lobe of the pituitary. Growth hormone, body growth, deficiency, dwarfism. Oversecretion, gigantism. Prolactin, prolactin lactation, milk formation, secretion. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH, stimulates secretion from adrenal cortex. No deficiency and no oversecretion diseases. Thyroid stimulating hormone stimulates thyroxine secretion. Follicle stimulating hormone in females, growth of Graafian follicles, and estrogen secretion in males, spermatogenesis. Luteinizing hormone, LH, in females, ovulation, maintenance of corpus luteum, and secretion of progesterone. And posterior lobe of the pituitary, vasopressin and oxytocin. Vasopressin increases reabsorption of water from kidney tubules. Oxytocin causes contraction of uterine. The deficiency of vasopressin causes diabetes. Oversecretion, elevation of blood pressure. Endocrine glands, endocrine system lesson was completed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, comment, and share to your friends. Thank you.